I started trying to give Breakpoint another chance. Now that it had been out for a few months, I decided to try it, see if it was going to any decent, if they fixed anything. And I kind of ran into like a lot of the same problems that I had before. So like the first side mission, I just like got killed a bunch of times. So then I said, all right, I'm just going to go through the main mission for a while, see if I can kind of gear up and get prepared. And I did that for like maybe 5 hours or so. And then I went and I was like, all right, I'm going to try to do some side missions, because that's what you want to do in an open game. For at least how I play them, like I don't even like doing the main missions. I like to do every side quest that's available to me and then move on to this main mission and kind of like destroy them and be like, oh, this is all the stuff that I've, gotten much stronger because of all these side quests I've done. 5 hours into the game, I did a side quest, and the same thing happened to me. It was like, it wasn't a big side quest. It was literally like, just get this blueprint of a gun part. And I just went to this huge base, and I got wrecked like 4 or 5 times. And at that point, I was like, I'm done with this. I can't do this anymore. Like, it feels like it's discouraging you from doing what open world games are supposed to make you do, which is to explore and like try some new things. Like, they do have this with some of the missions that are later in the game. I think you can do some of them earlier on, but they have like the recommended level of 150. So those are kind of obvious, like, all right, I'm not prepared for this yet. But with a lot of the side missions, they don't have any sort of warning, like you should be this gear level to do it. So you just go in and hope you're strong enough, get destroyed. And, when there's so many different side quests like around you, you don't want to just go to each one, figure out, okay, is this even doable for me? It's like if you were playing an MMO and like, instead of this being a 1 to 10 area and this a 10 to 20 area, just like random guys from every level all around you, like it's just, okay, I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go. So that just leaves you with the option of just playing the main mode, the main missions, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of a open world game for me.
Now, is this because, were you with a squad of computer players when you did this?
That's a good point. I was playing solo, so maybe it's just like so brokenly balanced for being online that I'm supposed to be playing with 3 other people, and maybe it would work that way, but
it sucks that they're trying to force you to do that, though.
Yeah, I didn't even try the matchmaking to see if that would work. I just assumed, because that's another thing with open world games. If you're going to play multiplayer, like none of us are going to want to do the same thing or the same way. So it's not like an MMO where it's like, here's a dungeon or a raid where it's like, all right, we want to go from this boss to this boss to this boss. You want to explore, so I'm going to have to do what these other people want to do. Maybe they don't want to do what I want to do, so that's kind of why I've been playing single player totally. On top of that, I've had a couple of like weird glitches and things like that. Like I beat a main quest, and then my new quest said like #main quest or something like that, like next objective. And I just like walked around hoping it would reload. And then I like restarted my PS4, and then it fixed to what the next mission was going to be. So it seems like there's still a lot of kind of jankiness to the game, which is kind of a shame, because it's another one of those things where like Anthem, where the moment-to-moment shooting is a lot of fun, and you can see they did all the hard work. Why did they get what I consider the easy stuff poorly? So it's kind of a bummer.
Question: so is this game? Did you play The Division?
Yes, I played the Division 2 all the way through. Loved the Division 2.
All right, now
Didn't
question.
play much of the Division 1.
Is the Ghost Recon Breakpoint now like the Division, where enemies are leveled? So like you'll have level like 20 guy, or do they just have more armor and they go down with a few bullets? Or are they like bullet sponges like they were in the Division?
They're not bullet sponges, but like it's a lot of it feels like it has a lot more to do with just like hordes of enemies coming from different areas where there's a lot more guys. Like those main missions, there's not just guys coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that they do have levels or gear levels or something that makes it kind of gates your access to certain areas, especially like the last missions. But they don't make it clear. They're not like, okay, this side mission is level 30 gear level, this is 20. Kind of like they do with the main missions, where like, okay, this is a level 150 gear level mission. So because I think they say like you want to be around level 150 gear level to fight like the last boss, and I was at level like 30 or something when I stopped. Like it kind of goes pretty slowly.
So if you go in with a lower rank gun, can you still take them out?
Yes, I believe you can. I mean, I was still able to kill a lot of guys, but it's like I would go on this side mission, I would kill 24 guys, and then like some guy would come out of nowhere and blow me up in one hit, and then I'd have to start and kill everyone over again. So it's like just like, ugh, I don't want to do that all again. All I'm trying to do is get a blueprint for a gun. It's not even a big deal.
Yeah.
But they just make it this like huge mission that's harder than any main mission I've done in the last 5 hours.
Yeah, no, I like the games that just all the guns, no matter what, you can go and try and fight anyone as long as you're good enough.
Yeah.
So I don't like that whole, your gun is a level 10, but, Borderlands but Borderlands did it in a way that they kind of worked it around what you had. So
Yeah, they like scaled it to
they
where
scaled
you,
it a
where you were
little
at.
bit, but you still, when you went back to the old places, that was it. Like, this guy's level 1, and when you go back to him on that first planet, he's level 1 still. But where this one is, like, you can't, especially with an open world. Borderlands was kind of linear, where you're going. This one is, it's open worlds is supposed to expand your horizons. Like, oh, I'm going to go there and there and there first. Whereas some other player might be like, oh, I'm going to go there, there, and there. And you should be able to take anything out, like I said, if you are good enough.
Yeah, and I kind of wish, like, if they're going to do it like that, at least give me the knowledge, like, tell me what kind of level I'm supposed to be to do these. Because it could be the case that I just happened to pick the 2 hardest side missions, even though they weren't near the, like, last enemy area. Yeah. So
It's weird that they don't even have, like, a rate of difficulty for a
exactly.
side mission.
Like, I'd be fine if it was like that. Then I'd be like, all right, I'm just going to do every side mission that's lower than the next main mission, and then go from there.
Like you said, that's like an easy thing to put into a game.
Yeah, that's why it's so frustrating. It's like the gameplay's gone. The gameplay in Wildlands was fun. It's just like that, and they have some new fun systems with like all the upgrading and the gear score and stuff. I kind of like that kind of min-maxing, but they just make it not fun to kind of deal with. So we'll see if I ever get back into that.